If you're seriously considering moving to Tucson from California or the Pacific Northwest, there's one video that you need to watch before you do anything, and it's this one. I'm not here to sell you on Tucson. I'm here to tell you about the truth on it, because the people who thrive here are the ones who came with a realistic expectation, and the ones who struggled are the ones who were sold a dream without the fine print. Hi, I'm Meagan Estees, your AZ homegirl. I'm a Tucson native and I have lived here my entire life. So when I say I know this place, I absolutely mean it. I help people just like you every week buy, sell, and relocate here from all over the country. Now let's start with the pros. Pro number one is that your money does go further here, significantly further. Tucson's cost of living is meaningfully below Southern California's. Arizona state income tax is a flat 2.5%, where California's top rate is 13.3%. Property taxes in Pima County run around 0.86%, which is well below the California rates. And housing in Tucson is a fraction of what comparable properties cost in San Diego, LA, or even Sacramento. For equestrian buyers I work with specifically, the savings are even more dramatic. The same budget that buys you 1 to 2 acres in Temecula buys you 5 to 10 acres in Vail. And when your horses are on your own land, you eliminate $20,000 to $36,000 per year in boarding costs. Now, pro number two, the outdoor lifestyle is genuinely extraordinary. Tucson is surrounded by 4 mountain ranges. You have the Saguaro National Park that wraps around both sides of the city. And then you have the Coronado National Forest that covers 1.8 million acres. You have world-class hiking, trail riding, birding, and desert exploration available from almost anywhere in the metro area. We average about 280 days of sunshine per year. Winters are mild, most days in the 60s and 70s. And the outdoor season here is November through May, and it's stunning. Pro number three, the food scene is legitimately world-class. Tucson is America's only uniseco city of gastronomy. The Sonoran Mexican food here is unlike anything in California. There are excellent restaurants in every single category at prices that make you forget what dinner used to cost you back home. Pro number four, space and pace. There is no LA traffic here. Average commute time in Tucson is around 20 to 30 minutes. You can get anywhere in the city in under a half hour. And there's a slower, more intentional pace of life that people from California consistently tell me is one of the biggest quality of life upgrades that they didn't expect. Pro number five, a genuine sense of community and culture. Tucson is a university city with a vibrant art scene, a diverse population, and a deep connection on its history and landscape. It's not a suburb. It has its own identity, its own music scene, its own food culture. People here are genuinely proud of where they live. Now, let's talk about the cons, and I mean it, these are real. Con number one is the summer heat is not for everyone. From roughly June through September, Tucson averages over 100 degrees every single day. The outdoor lifestyle you moved here for gets compressed into early mornings and evenings. You will live in the air conditioning for about 4 months out of the year. If heat is a genuine health concern or a psychological barrier for you, that's worth taking seriously. My honest take is most people who've been here a year or two say it's more manageable than they expected. But it is real, and you should visit in July before you decide to move here. Con number two is that the job market is limited if you need a major corporate hub. The University of Arizona is the largest employer in the city. There's defense, aerospace, tech, and healthcare. But if you're coming from a major corporate career in a big metro, the options here are very narrow. If you're remote, retired, or running your own business, this isn't a concern, but if you need to find a C-suite job at a Fortune 500 company, Phoenix is going to better serve you for that. Con number three is valley fever. This is one I can't skip because valley fever is a fungal infection caused by spores in the Arizona desert soil. And Tucson, Pima County specifically, is one of the highest incident areas in the country. Arizona accounts for the majority of all US valley fever cases. Here's the important context though. Most people who get valley fever don't know it. It presents like mild respiratory illness and resolves on its own. A small percentage develop more serious symptoms that require treatment. People with compromised immune systems are at the higher risk. The honest answer is that if you move here, you will likely be exposed at some point. Most people are totally fine, but it's a real thing and you should know about it and talk to a doctor when you arrive. Con number 4, distance from major metros. Tucson is about an hour and a half to 2 hours from Phoenix and about 6 to 7 hours from Los Angeles. If you have family in California or travel frequently, that drive or flight is part of your life. It's not a crazy amount, but people who underestimate this sometimes feel isolated in their first year. Con number 5 is desert living requires a different mindset. Your landscaping is different, your relationship with wildlife is different. Javelinas, rattlesnakes, scorpions, Gila monsters, they're very real and they do live here too. Your house maintenance is very different. Your car gets beaten up by heat and sun. None of this though is a deal breaker for the right person, but it is an adjustment. So who is Tucson perfect for? People who are remote workers, business owners, or retired. People who value space, outdoor access, and relaxed pace over proximity to major city. People who want more land and more horse for their money. And people who can work around 4 hot months rather than be defined by them. Also for people who are genuinely ready for a different kind of life than what they've been living. If any of that sounds like you, Tucson is going to exceed your expectations. If you need an urban corporate hub, easy California access, and 4 seasons with cool summer, this might not be your fit. I'd rather you come here with clear eyes than arrive surprised. If you want the full guide to making the move, what to expect, how to find the right neighborhood, what Southern Arizona actually looks like for horse buyers, text me CA Move to 520-980-9880 and I will send it right over. I'm Meagan Estees, your AZ homegirl. If Tucson is your place, then I absolutely can't wait to help you find it.